Tonight, as the moon rises in her quiet silver majesty, she sends a divine whisper across the unseen realms, calling the soul that has waited too long to step into its own truth. And on this sacred night of November 21st, 2025, her message flows like a river of light meant only for the heart that is ready to awaken. The moon speaks in frequencies beyond sound, in energies that touch the inner chambers of the spirit, carrying the vibration of renewal, healing, and a quiet but powerful transformation that has already begun within you even before you realized it. She calls your name not through words, but through the shifting rhythm of the universe, reminding you that you are not lost, you are not late. You are simply arriving at the moment destiny chose for you long before you took your first breath. This night is not ordinary. It is a portal night where intuition sharpens, emotional truth rises, and the universe rearranges the unseen pathways of your fate with a precision only the cosmos understands. The moon tells you that the heaviness you have carried in your chest is not yours to hold anymore, and the doubt that clouded your vision is beginning to dissolve like mist under her gentle glow. She urges you to exhale the weight of yesterday and inhale the promise of everything that is waiting to unfold. She reveals that the challenges of the past months were not punishments, but preparation. Preparation for the clarity that is arriving, for the blessings aligning silently, for the opportunities preparing to knock at your door, for the breakthroughs forming in the unseen dimension around you. The moon says, "Child of my light, today you stand at the edge of transformation, and nothing you have endured has been wasted. Every tear watered the seeds of your becoming. Every doubt carved space for new wisdom. Every ending made room for a beginning that your soul has been calling toward." Tonight's energy opens a window of truth, where your inner voice becomes louder than your fears, where your intuition becomes sharper than your confusion, where your dreams become more real than your past limitations. You may feel emotions rising today, intense, unexpected, raw, not because you are weak, but because your soul is cleansing itself from old timelines that no longer match who you are becoming. The moon asks you not to avoid these emotions, but to honor them, because they are the voice of your inner self, speaking with honesty after years of silence. She reminds you, you do not heal by suppressing, you heal by allowing. You do not grow by hiding, you grow by revealing. You do not evolve by resisting, you evolve by surrendering to the flow that was always designed to carry you where you belong. Tonight, the moon also amplifies synchronicities around you. Numbers repeating, thoughts manifesting faster, dreams communicating in symbols, people appearing suddenly with messages meant for your path. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that your frequency is shifting toward alignment. The moon tells you that you are entering a phase where what is meant for you will move closer with ease, and what is not meant for you will fall away without chaos. Relationships will reveal their truth. Intentions will become visible. Connections meant for your growth will deepen, and those that have completed their purpose will gently fade. Not as loss, but as liberation. The moon whispers, do not cling to what your soul has already outgrown. Allow endings without resistance, for every ending I bring carries the seed of divine beginning. She calls you to trust the unseen, to trust that the universe is not silent. It is speaking to you in signs, in timing, in energy, in intuition. She reminds you that nothing is stagnant. Everything is evolving, including you. And tonight, the energy of November 21st, 2025 marks the beginning of an inner expansion that will manifest in your outer world sooner than you think. The moon's light touches the parts of you that have been forgotten, the courage you set aside, the dreams you postponed, the desires you buried beneath responsibility, the spiritual gifts you doubted, the voice you muted so others could be comfortable. But tonight, she says, no more shrinking, no more dimming. No more apologizing for your calling. The universe is shifting in your favor, and the moon stands as your witness, your guide, your silent protector through every step you take toward your higher destiny. She reminds you that what you seek is already seeking you, and the universe is preparing doors that your human mind cannot yet imagine. And so she tells you, walk forward. Do not fear the unknown. You are guided. You are held. You are rising. Awakening with clarity as the moon's silver beams wrap the world in quiet illumination, you feel the gentle tug of unseen forces guiding your choices, whispering that every hesitation, every past regret, every moment of doubt is dissolving into the cosmic tide of your destiny. And as the lunar light touches the rooftops, the oceans, the forests, and the cities below, it reflects within you, revealing hidden corridors of your spirit, where intuition, courage, and divine wisdom have waited silently, patiently, for this precise alignment, signaling that the timing of your life has shifted from preparation into manifestation. And with every breath, you absorb the sacred cadence of the universe, a rhythm older than memory itself, teaching you that patience is not stillness, but active readiness, that listening is not silence but participation, that surrender is not weakness but the channel through which miracles flow. And so you sense the energies rearranging around your life, revealing opportunities in the people you meet, the decisions you contemplate, the moments you almost ignored, while simultaneously the moon's presence recalibrates your inner frequency, tuning your emotions, your thoughts, and your desires into harmony with the divine blueprint written for you before your first breath, reminding you that what has seemed impossible is only unfamiliar, that what has been delayed is only preparing to arrive at the exact point of perfection, that the currents which carried you through confusion, loss, and challenge have been shaping the vessel you now occupy, and that vessel is stronger, wiser, and infinitely capable of receiving the blessings long held in waiting. For your courage, your openness, your willingness to trust the unseen, all act as magnets to the divine assistance flowing invisibly from the lunar and cosmic planes. And as the moon's light grows in intensity, bathing mountains and valleys alike in ethereal silver, you begin to notice subtle synchronicities forming around your life. Patterns previously invisible now drawing a luminous map for you to follow, gently nudging your steps, guiding your vision, confirming your intuition, encouraging every inspired action while releasing attachments to outcomes that are not aligned with your higher good, allowing you to navigate not with fear, but with discernment, grace, and trust. And every memory that surfaces is now a key, every emotion a messenger, every dream a whisper of what your soul knows has been promised. And as you continue to observe this unfolding, the moon assures you that abundance will manifest not only in material forms but as clarity, joy, connection, and spiritual resonance, that the wealth of your inner world will mirror the growth and illumination of your outer life, bringing balance and harmony in ways subtle yet profound. And even as you feel yourself rising, receiving these streams of wisdom, the moon leaves a space for reflection, a pause within the continuous flow, an invitation to recognize that the divine is present not only in milestones, but in the ordinary breaths, in the quiet decisions, in the subtle smiles of recognition along the path, reminding you that you are never alone, that every step has been guided, every challenge prepared you for this elevation. Every silence spoke to your readiness, every struggle honed your capacity to receive, and as the moon slowly drifts toward the horizon, leaving its final glow of the night as a lingering touch upon your awareness, you realize that what you are experiencing is only the beginning, that the alignment is continuous, that the divine dialogue is eternal, and the final whisper for tonight lingers softly within your consciousness as you step forward, awakening yet. The journey continues as the moon's gentle radiance touches the farthest corners of your mind and spirit, awakening dormant ideas, hidden potentials, and the subtle resonance of truths you have long suspected but never fully embraced. And as her glow spreads across the night sky, each beam acts like a thread connecting the unseen to your conscious awareness, revealing the interconnectedness of every thought, every action, every choice you have made and will make, reminding you that nothing is separate, that every moment carries meaning, and every challenge carries a seed of transformation. And now, as you feel the lunar energy ripple through your nervous system, calming your fear, clarifying your intentions, expanding your perspective, you realize that this night is not only a moment in time, but a portal, a sacred threshold through which your inner vision can access clarity, abundance, and divine guidance. And as the moon whispers to your soul, you understand that patience and trust are the twin pillars of manifestation, that the plans unfolding around you are precise, deliberate, and aligned with the higher good that your spirit has always known. And with this awareness, you notice how synchronicities begin to appear in subtle, almost imperceptible ways. Coincidences that are no longer coincidences, encounters that shift your energy, signs that guide your steps, and the moon's energy acts as both lamp and compass, illuminating the path while attuning your inner faculties to receive the lessons embedded within every circumstance. And as the cosmic currents flow through your consciousness, you feel your emotional blocks dissolving, your doubts transforming into quiet understanding, your hesitation replaced with the courage to act, and the dreams that once seemed distant now arrive with clarity, direction, and momentum, as if the universe itself is leaning in to support your ascent. And this divine energy not only guides your external decisions, but penetrates the very cells of your being, aligning your physiology, your intuition, and your spiritual perception with the higher vibrational flow that governs your life purpose. And as you breathe deeply, you sense a quiet empowerment rising, a profound knowing that the obstacles you feared were never permanent, the limitations you imposed were never final, and the future you hope for has already been sketched into the tapestry of time by forces beyond human comprehension. And the moon, as it arches toward the horizon, leaves behind a trail of subtle illumination that lingers in your consciousness like a soft reminder, a guiding echo that even when the light appears to fade, the energy persists, continues, expands, supporting, nurturing, awakening. And you understand that this divine support is not occasional but constant, that the cosmic alignment of November 21st, 2025 is only one facet of a larger awakening, a permanent recalibration of your inner and outer realities. And as you move forward, you feel the integration of past lessons, present awareness, and future potential, harmonizing within you, creating a momentum that carries every intention, every inspired thought, every heartfelt desire closer to manifestation. And in this realization, you grasp the sacred responsibility of co-creation, understanding that your participation, your focus, and your alignment are catalysts through which the divine energy flows into tangible reality. And the moon leaves you with this lingering truth as her glow softens into the night. Your consciousness deepens as the moon's subtle luminescence permeates every corner of your being, revealing layers of potential that have remained hidden beneath distraction, fear, or the rush of ordinary life. And this illumination is not passive. It actively engages the cells, the neurons, the energy pathways of your spirit, awakening a higher resonance that aligns thought, feeling, and intention with divine orchestration. And you feel as though invisible threads connect your inner desires to cosmic orchestration, guiding each step, each breath, each choice with precision that transcends understanding. As the moon continues to speak, not in words but in frequencies that your soul recognizes as truth, reminding you that the journey of November 21st, 2025 is a threshold into a phase of accelerated spiritual awareness, abundance, and clarity, where every experience, whether challenging or joyful, is part of a tapestry designed to expand your capacity for wisdom, creativity, and inner peace. And as you move with this awareness, you notice patterns previously invisible, moments of serendipity, meetings of significance, sudden insights that arrive like gifts from the universe, and each is a signal that the cosmic alignment is responding to your readiness, that your intentions and your alignment are magnetizing opportunities, guidance, and synchronicities into your life in ways that may feel astonishing yet inevitable. And as this energy continues to ripple through you, your heart feels lighter, your mind sharper, your vision clearer, as though the moon herself is attuning you to frequencies where you can perceive possibilities beyond ordinary perception. And the subtle whispers within you, once drowned by self-doubt, now echo as confident guidance, teaching you that courage is not the absence of fear, but the recognition of your inner strength. That clarity is not the absence of uncertainty, but the ability to navigate through it. And that abundance is not simply material wealth, but the harmonious flow of opportunity, insight, joy, and purpose into every aspect of your existence. And as the night deepens, you sense that the moon's energy is also touching your relationships, revealing which connections nurture your spirit, which support your growth, and which may need to gently shift or release. And this is not loss but liberation, a clearing of space for what is aligned with your highest path. And the moon's silver light carries a message of empowerment, that you are a co-creator with the universe, and every inspired thought, every act of courage, every decision made from clarity and alignment amplifies the manifestation of your soul's purpose. And as these energies integrate, you may feel subtle waves of healing moving through your body, releasing tension, old memories, and stagnant energies, making space for vitality, inspiration, and spiritual expansion. And you realize that abundance is flowing in unseen ways, circumstances aligning, ideas emerging, opportunities presenting themselves, intuition sharpening, all converging to bring you into a reality that matches the truth of your soul. And the moon, as she arches higher in the night sky, leaves a lingering resonance in your consciousness, a vibration of divine encouragement, a sense that the universe is not separate from you, but an active participant in your unfolding. And this understanding settles into your being like a gentle yet unstoppable current, carrying you forward with confidence, clarity, and grace. And as the hours pass, you notice that your own perception begins to shift. What once seemed chaotic now reveals structure. What once seemed uncertain now reveals pattern. What once seemed distant now approaches in perfect timing. And all of this is accompanied by a profound inner knowing that your spiritual awareness, your readiness to receive, and your willingness to align with divine guidance are the keys that unlock the next stage of your journey. And as you continue, the moon whispers a final reminder for this phase, that the transformation you are experiencing is ongoing, continuous, and eternal, that your capacity to receive, to manifest, to create, to heal, and to love expands every moment. And the currents of cosmic energy will continue to support, challenge, inspire, and elevate you as long as you remain open, aware, and aligned. And the night, the moon, and the universe leave you with this subtle yet powerful truth lingering within, awakening. As illumination spreads across the horizon, your awareness begins to expand in ways previously unimaginable, and the moon's gentle silver light penetrates the subtle layers of your consciousness, touching every corner of memory, every hidden desire, and every unspoken intention, reminding you that the journey of November 21st, 2025 is not merely a passage of time, but a sacred alignment orchestrated to awaken dormant capacities, to reveal the hidden currents of your life, and to ignite the inner knowing that your soul has always carried, yet until now remained partially veiled by routine, distraction, and external expectation. And as this divine energy courses through your inner being, you begin to sense the delicate interweaving of past experiences, present choices, and future potentials. Recognizing that every moment of doubt, every hardship, every fleeting joy has contributed to a vessel now ready to receive, to resonate, and to reflect the luminous frequency of divine intention. And the moon whispers to your inner spirit that the obstacles you have encountered were not meant to hinder you, but to prepare you for a level of awakening and manifestation that your ordinary perception could not have grasped. And the subtle signs now appearing, unexpected messages, unplanned encounters, sudden clarity, are not coincidental but precise markers indicating your alignment with the higher currents of life, encouraging you to step forward with courage, trust, and faith. As each breath you take connects you more deeply with the universal rhythm, and as you notice the synchronistic unfolding of events, the moon assures you that the energies surrounding your life are orchestrated to accelerate your growth, to expand your vision, and to magnetize opportunities and guidance that are perfectly calibrated to your readiness. And this is a night where emotional release becomes a channel of empowerment rather than vulnerability, where clarity emerges from confusion. And as your spirit aligns with these lunar currents, you notice an awakening in creativity, inspiration, and insight, as though thoughts and ideas are flowing directly from the source of divine wisdom into your consciousness, enabling you to create, plan, and envision with a depth and precision that mirrors the cosmos itself. And simultaneously, your relationships begin to reflect clarity, revealing which bonds nurture your soul, which intentions align with your growth, and which influences may be gently released, not as loss but as liberation, allowing space for new energy, new opportunities, and new experiences to flow into your life seamlessly. And the moon's message continues to resonate. That abundance is not only the material manifestations you seek, but the alignment of mind, heart, body, and spirit, the expansion of awareness, the sharpening of intuition, the freedom to choose, and the deep peace that comes from knowing you are never alone in your path. And every sensation, every feeling, every thought that arises during this lunar illumination is a guide, a mirror, a signal that your higher self is fully engaged, orchestrating the next stages of your life with precision and care. And the moon's gentle rhythm pulses through you, synchronizing your inner vibration with the cosmic flow, reinforcing the truth that your destiny is already in motion, that your readiness and openness are the magnets that attract manifestation, and that your soul's purpose is unfolding in divine timing, perfectly aligned with universal intelligence. And as you continue to absorb this energy, you may notice subtle shifts in perception, sudden waves of inspiration, emotional clarity, and intuitive knowing that guide your decisions, your actions, and your vision, reminding you that the universe supports your growth continuously, and that the moon's light is not only illuminating the night sky, but also the inner landscape of your consciousness, revealing the infinite possibilities, the unseen pathways, and the sacred truths embedded in your life. And as these realizations settle, you feel an empowering quietness within, a sense of strength, alignment, and readiness. And the moon leaves a lasting resonance in your awareness, a subtle hum of guidance and encouragement, that even when you look away from the night sky, the lunar influence remains present, flowing through your being, nurturing, guiding, illuminating, and awakening. Yet